Hi guys, Paul,
Matt,
PABrewNews,
Massive Beer Reviews.
Here we are again with another ale. This one is one that I gotta give a shout out to Kevin Clements because this is brewery he drinks all the time. Hair of the Dog. This is Fred. A golden special ale, I think it said?
Golden Special Ale is what it says it is. I've actually had this one before, and it's not a golden special ale. It's an old ale. It's like it's your J.W. Lee's Thomas Hardy style ale.
Okay.
As far as what I taste when I drink it. So, I mean, it's kind of semantics. They're kind of similar in styles, but I mean, once you have it, I think you'll see the difference.
10% alcohol by volume.
I looked it up. It has a batch number in the front. I think it actually is like 4 years old, maybe. Okay. So it's got a little bit of time on it.
Got a little age on it. Batch 78. Awesome. Let's get it cracked.
Yeah, they put batch number on it, but then if you go to their website, they give you actually the details, like on what's what.
Get a crown. Come on. What? Write something on your crown. Come on.
I like generic shit, stuff like that, man.
I like generic metal. That's it.
Yeah, and I love those labels, like Hair of the Dog labels too. I like my favorite bottles. Like I'm like a label.
I can see why they call it a gold now. By the way, it's just effervescent and carbonation and craziness.
Like I'm a label junkie. Like I like labels, but my favorite bottle of all time is you ever have a West Feltrin?
Yeah.
There's nothing.
I've never had
it's
it, but I know what
colored cap with a number on it.
It's a plain bottle.
No label,
and all the info is right on the cap.
Yeah.
So I know what you're talking about.
That's my favorite, because it's just like, here it is. And the best thing is, which I wish a lot of other breweries would do, is color code their caps, because I know I keep my beers like in boxes when I look down and I don't know what it is. I have to like pull bottles up, figure it out.
Super clean, a little bit of sedimentation, but super clean. Now the sun is killing us with death.
It's got some nice little funk floating around in there.
Yeah, but it's a little suspended sediment kind of thing, but
it's got a little hop to it, a little hop nose.
Yeah, it's a little old hop nose, a little musty now.
Yeah,
a little musty.
I like musty.
A little musty.
I love old beer.
I like digging up dead hookers. So.
What's the oldest beer you've ever had?
I had the Courage Ceremonial Ale from 1981.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as old as I am.
Nice.
There's a lot of nice effervescent kind of alcohol waft to it, but it's not like overbearing. I like the caramel kind of getting out of it.
A little bit of like yeastiness.
Getting a little bit of some kind of funkiness out of there. And the yeasty, little fruit ester, I think a little lemon or something I'm getting out of there. It's something.
It definitely has this citrusy sweetness to it.
Interesting. Let's get into it. Cheers.
Oh, that's a good beer. That's a good beer.
You know, it really reminds me of J.W. Lee's Harvest Ale.
It does, without that. You know how J.W. Lee's has that weird aftertaste to it? It has this unique aftertaste I've never tasted any other beer before. It's like that, but without that.
I think that's might be either yeast strain that you get.
Yeah,
but this is just super smooth, and it just continues. The first taste you taste is the last taste you taste. Yeah. It's this. It's real soft. There's a nice carbonation going on. You get real rich caramel, a little toffee in there, a little like I don't know.
Ton of toffee. Ton of toffee.
Yeah,
and it's just that tiniest bit of hop. Like it's not overbearing. That was a fly, not me just getting excited over overbearing hops. But just a little bit there. But it's balanced in a way that it's good. It's not like crappy. I'm not a hop guy, so I know you like your hop.
I do like hops. Yeah. Real smooth, real caramelly, toffee. I want to say a little bit of butterscotch in the back. Just a little touch of it, a little sweetness. There's a lot of sweetness going on.
Definitely super like butterscotchy creamy more than butterscotchy. Like the creaminess on the end, it's like at the end it just washes down creaminess.
It's very smooth.
And it's weird because you drink it and you first get the explosion of taste, then you get that super effervescent bubbliness, and then you get that nice little creamy finish.
It's
all
really
good things. You're saying one of your boys like is a big Hair of the Dog junkie? Yeah. Was he out west?
Yeah, he's from Oregon.
Okay.
So he gets Hair of the Dog all the time.
Yeah.
Adam in the Wood or whatever. Fred, all the different.
Yeah, it's like this is Fred. I've had Adam. I've had Otto. I've had like Ruth, I think. They're way more hoppy than these. This is probably my favorite one of their offerings. But yeah, I mean, it's weird because like you can't get it around here really. So whenever I see it, I typically pick it up.
You know, it's damn fine.
Yeah.
There's not. I can't talk about it too much though. I'm having a hard time talking about it, but at the same time, it's just super drinkable, super tasty, and enjoyable.
Well, it's one of those things where, and to me, that's what am I trying to say? Almost like a indicative of just being well balanced at a point where it's not like one in particular thing or two in particular things are kicking you in the face. It's just good. It's good, not to be generic. It's just good in a good way.
Good in a good way. It might actually be one of those things when you can't talk about it. It is a bit thin, but if you can't really talk about it too much, sometimes that's a good sign and a bad sign. And this is a definitely good sign. It's very extremely balanced, drinkable, sweet, and you'll just love it.
Yeah, sometimes the beer is uninspiring to where it just doesn't make you want to talk about it. But this is just, it's good and you want to drink it, and that's, I mean, it's a horrible way to review a beer, but
really well balanced, really well aged. A lot of dark sweet notes coming out of it with the toffee and the caramels. I don't know if it would be like that fresh. There's kind of like a soft citrus, a little bit of earthiness in there with the hop profile that's not down, it's blended well, but I like it. I'm going to give it a 9.5.
Yeah, it's definitely a beer I would give a high rating to, probably like a close to you, like a 9.4, 9.5. It's just a fantastic beer. You know what I mean? Like, and you can't, like you said, there's all these little things in there, but they're all equal parts and complementary to each other, to where it's not like I love the Hardy, but the Hardy was an explosion of caramel, explosion of toffee, explosion of, where this is just not as dialed up, but more.
It's hitting at you at the same time and the same frequency the whole way through.
And I like that little bit of hops on the end that just kind of you know, it's that sweet and savory thing where it's kind of like battling each other back and forth in a good way, to the point where it just complements each other so well to where it works.
I'm going to give it a 9.5. Rowan, 9.5? Okay, she wants to give it a 9.5. 9.4?
94.
There you
yes, there she goes. She agrees. Thumbs up.
Rowan, Paul,
Matt.
Here it is again.
Yep.
Cheers.